Very good morning to you all. Let me pay my obeisance to the goddess of learning. So, கலைகளெல்லாம் அருளும் கலாவதி நம்மை காத்தருள்வாய் அன்னே சரஸ்வதி அலைகடல் சூழும் இந்த உலகினிலே உனது அருளின்றி செயலேது ஆதாரம் நீ கலைகளெல்லாம் அருளும் கலாவதி மறையவன் திருநாவில் இருப்பவளே உன்னை மதிப்பவர்க்கு நான்கும் தருபவளே குறையற்ற வாழ்வு நீயருளே என்றும் குறுகினேன் எந்தன் திருவடி. So this is a Tamil song, but whatever the medium may be, so it glorifies goddess of learning. So basically I glorified goddess of learning because the university is a place where the teaching learning take place. The teaching and learning are two sides of a one coin. They are not separated. Because teaching happens, then learning happens. Otherwise, there is no teaching. And learning happens, there should be teaching. Based in the books or self-learning material or whatever. So there is some material there. Guru is there. So who is the guru? Guru is the teachers. So an array of people are here. I don't know, the mic, the camera should be with them, not with me. Because they are the people going to deliver this degree program. So Guru is the one by definition bring happiness in the disciple life. So what kind of happiness you get? So you will be a better citizen. So you will have exemplary behavior. So you will be dynamic. You will be fittest. You will be happiest. You will be smartest. So this kind of thing will come. I'll touch upon this thing in my brief lecture. So we are human beings. So this is the best creation of the Creator. So it's well understood. You know, even all the literatures, even we are better than angels, we are better than devas. Because one of the Manikavasa, one of the top saint of Hindu tradition, he sings, புவனியில் போய் பிறவாமையில் நாம் போக்குன்றோம் அவமே. So in the பூமியில பிறக்காமல் நாங்கள் எல்லாம் we are wasting our time and devas are singing. மலரவன் ஆசைப்படவும் என்று பாடுறார். Even Brahma want to take a birth in the earth. The earth is the most beautiful planet ever seen in the universe. In the universe. Because you don't need to bring anything to this planet to survive. Everything is there. The rivers are there, mountains are there, oceans are there, the jungles are there, the fruits are there, milk are there, cows are there. There are so many setups we don't realize. Even now we are talking about sustainable development. It's a bloody thing about resource management. So this is already there in the nature. So we ruin them and then we think of this and then we try to do something. We make business out of education. So we make jargons and we promote something. Okay, that's not a problem. But I'm saying is, okay, I don't want to go out of that topic. So we are human beings. So human beings are the best ever being known to the, this universe. So this is a flawless creation. So naturally we should be happy. So even one of the ancient scriptures says, Om Burna, Burna, Burnacha. So we are complete. Every living being is complete. So as a freshers, I welcome you to this faculty. I know the management faculty student. I'm one of the top. When I meet them, I feel happy because in the sense, like a medical faculty, engineering faculty, the management faculty are the best cream come. Even the physical science faculty I belong to, not the best cream come. Best cream go to engineering faculty. So physical science, some rotten stuff also come, then we have to work very hard to make them, survive or maybe bring them in a good standard. The good standard, I mean global citizenship. That is our graduate profile. So we want our graduates with the export quality. It's not survival with the development officers. I know it's a failure, then it's because they don't have a right English standard, they don't have a right IT standard, they don't have a right mathematical standard. So they go as a graduate, go as a development officer. I know my graduates are in the top part of the world, because although we get the graduates from mediocre level, but we bring them in the top level. So the management faculty, you get the best students. So today I'm very happy in meeting all of you in the Zoom technology, because you are the cream of cream. I know you are SATSCO 1.8 or 1.9 means it's best 2-3%. Because I'm a mathematician, I know the Gaussian distribution. Gauss himself is one of the top mathematicians ever come from Germany. Gauss, that's a bell curve. That is a normal distribution all about. Actually, it's not a normal distribution, it's a Gauss distribution. Gauss is a mathematician. So the Germany is a land of idea. So when I was in the German tech, I was asked to give address in the German technology, German tech in the Kilnochi, because I was a dean of the faculty of technology. So where's the camera? If the camera is there, I am speaking there. Okay, it should have been other way around. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, the German technology, they have construction technology, they have food technology, they have automobile technology, they have electro technology. So I was wondering why this technology is all about. When I was thinking about delivering my lecture, so then I realized we are human beings, we are terrestrial beings, we live in the land, but this 2/3 of the world is ocean. 2/3 of the world is ocean, but the only 1/3 is land. Even land, the cities we live, but most of the land are barren land, jungles, and fertile this agricultural land. So we live in a small place. But if you go to this ocean, there are more living entities in the ocean than in the land. That's also known to science. The mammals, tortoise, these whales, shark, and plenty of coral reef set up. All are there. There are plenty of living entities are there. But there is no universities, there is no schools, there is no courts, there is no nothing, there is no bar, there is no club. Whatever we create is not there. But they live happily. They don't have a passport, they have not migration system. They have borders, they don't have borders, they don't have these temples, they don't have churches. What is happening then? I was wondering why this technology for us, because in the aquatic environment, everything is happening. Love is happening, playing is happening, reproduction happening, family is there. Sometimes some fishes are together, they never change their partner, but we change them, but no problem. So we have a different way of doing things. Even they are loyal. They have the areas. They are recognized areas. If you see the Steve Jobs one, when he was in the picture, he produced a film, and the Nemo. I don't know you watched this. The first best animation film ever. So how loyal the mother with the Nemo. Now we found a way to abortion. Even we kill the kid even in the womb, even before even coming out. So we found a way. So now we are in the crossroad. What I'm saying is, okay, why do we need the university? Why do we need the schools? Why do we need this judiciary system, police, army, and all these things? These are not there. So why? Because by design, by creation, there is no ready-made food for us. Okay, even if you want to pluck a fruit, you have to climb. So you have to have a technology. Okay, the toddy is there. The palmyra is too tall. The coconut is there. But somebody has to pluck it. Then somebody has to make that coconut scraper made so that the coconut is made as a milk. So it's not easy. There's no ready-made thing for us. So that is by design. The God himself has given the 6 department. There's no this aquatic culture. There's no this 6 department. No intelligence being. We are the intelligence being. So we found the kitchen technology, the food technology. So now we found the management technology. So now we realize this field was not there when I was young. Maybe I would have studied this management, because easy to manage than doing work maybe. I don't know. Maybe managers come with the big cars and all these things. Now I am managing as a mathematician 20,000 employees, human resources, students and staff and external degree students. There are plenty of them. but I don't know any theories. But like a Sangakkara playing cricket, I don't know whether he read any books. So here, ladies and gentlemen, you are now devoted to manage. It's the most important thing in the life, because now everything gets scarcity is there, resource management, right? So now everything comes to management. Even the Western countries, if you go, even the health service managed by management people, not by doctors. Even the top director of the hospital, only in the Jaffna and Colombo, you see the doctors. If you go to Westfield, Sydney or Westmead or London, the manager is a real manager who can handle the finance, financial management, who can handle the human resource management, who can handle the resource management. So you can handle the accountancy, the economy or this account. So there is this cost and this management. So financial management. These are very independent stuff now. I know in Western countries, the financial mathematics, there are independent discipline. Now here we are everything merged now. Even hotels and tourism now coming under this management. They are independent discipline. Even they have a different faculties for this kind of things. It's not department even. The hotels and tourism is a vast industry in the world. Similarly, accounting is a vast industry. So that's what in the foreign country, when you come to the finance management, I know one of the top bred people go there because they call yuppies. They earn more money than anybody else in the world. They're called yuppies because they live in the city's towers. If you go to Colombo Trade Center, those who are coming there, even within an hour, they make money. Because every transaction, they get a commission. So they're very, very highly sophisticated people. So those people are now supported by computer softwares because everything is now under computer software. Computer software, IT is a hit business. It doesn't think. We have to make thinking. We have to make that semiconductors the thing. That's what the human resource and training all about. So university is a knowledge center. So here in the pandemic situation, I tell you one example. Even a couple of days ago, I was giving an address in the ICTA. ICTA, Sri Lankan agency for this information communication technology. All the directors are there. All the telco people are there. All the company Hutch and even the Veera Singh, the dialogue person was here. He's a doctorate from my brother's batch actually. He's a doctorate from signal processing engineering. So he's now leading the dialogue. So what I say is, in the pandemic situation, everything is, frightening thing. Everyone fear. Today I see people here, but normally people are scared to come because this virus. So what happened? The whole world is now mesmerized with this virus. At the same time, these people were under the virus again the pandemic, like Spanish flu and plague and all this. People are led to die. It's a Satan business, they say. So people are thrown in the cemetery, not being taken care of. Now, because of the knowledge, that's what Lord Krishna said. The advancement of knowledge save you from the greatest fear of life. So those days they call it Kollanoi. So people have done dumb. When somebody is struggling for breathing, they said the Satan has come and got him. So put him under throw him under, even Tamil Nadu, this happened even recently. So before this pandemic come, the technology developed, the virology developed, this IT developed, this science developed, so that we were able to handle it. So knowledge saved us. So we didn't blame God. We didn't blame God. Priests may be doing some funny things like rituals and, leading the people like Ariala. What happened? Corona, even he himself gone now. The Swiss priest. So what happened? No, don't worry. Anyway, so this would have been history, but independently science developed. So that's what I'm saying. Knowledge saves us. So ladies and gentlemen, the students, you are coming here to cultivate knowledge. The masters are here. The masters are the lit handles. So one lit handle can light 1,000 unlit handles. So that's what the dean said, Nimala Das. He was one of the youngest professor of this university, and also he was one of the CVCD recipient of the best research award. So we are proud to have him in this university, but I don't think anybody in the university received CVCD award. I don't know anybody. No, not CVCD award. He's over 40 years. He got some merit, man. I know this. So otherwise I won't tell you. Don't interfere. So CVCD award, there's only one got. Even while he was applying, I helped him as a acting vice chancellor, how to make that one work. So you have a potential man. So the third generation of people. So first, we are very grateful to the first two generations who have paid the way to this faculty to grow. Now in the new building, even I am helping them in even the pandemic time, we are letting the contractors in. We are seriously working on creating facilities. The students, so you are joining the big community. So these handles, the lit handles are there to light use. That's what the dean said, 10,000 graduates already come. So we have continued to enlighten the people, So we 1,000 unlit handle cannot lit even a single handle. That's our parliament. Our parliament is a legislative place, even without O-level, too many people. So they can't do anything in this country. Even ICTA meeting, I told them, you spend only little money to education, only 3-4%. You spend a lot of money to defense, that is 13 to 15%. Then what happened? If you want to bring IT to the people, you should be like Madras. It should be like a Bangalore. What's the difference between Bangalore or London and Madras? They are 24-hour cities. People can go anywhere at any time. The woman can go anytime, anywhere. So if you go to Tamil Nadu, T Nagar, it's 24 hours place. Almost 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, women go and buy their vegetables and go home. But here we shut down our place at 7 o'clock. We are scared to go on the road. But the defense spend more money, but they can't defend even the roads. It's a small country, even a small city. I said it's a shame. It's a big nation like Australia, big nation like China. They control, even Japan, people are thriving. So here also what I'm saying is, if you come at 9 o'clock and 4 o'clock and students and faculty life goes like, then we can't bring the changes. So if the Madras and Bangalore, IT cities is into big villages, so they bring knowledge because they stay long hours. In Korea, in the Sony, the whole residential facilities are given, schools and everything for the workers. Here we don't give. That's another problem. So here we had evolved for a long time to create those facilities. Our students, this may not be relevant, but the future is in your hands. So you are the precious. So you are the new blood. We are the old blood. The sickening blood. We maintain our life. The life of growth. Childhood, the adolescent period of learning, then the procreation, that is the young people are here. They support our social existence. While you are young, you develop your physical body. So you have a vertical growth up to 1920. After that, you have horizontal growth. So after that, you have horizontal growth. I see so many people with a horizontal growth, no problem. So then you have a social existence. Social existence only given by the family people. They support the other people. So these existences are supported by Dharma. So Buddhism and Hinduism and Islam and Christian is support Dharma. Dharma means support existence. So what is the best Dharma? Again, I am coming. So I don't want to talk anything religion here. What is the best Dharma? It's said in every literature, from Bible to Vedas, from Quran to Jainin, everywhere it's said. The Vidya Dharma is the best Dharma. Teaching the skill, teaching the Vidya. That's the best thing. So who does this? The teachers does, the faculty does. The public support this. As a vice chancellor, I would say we are committed. We are committed to deliver this. So even my vision statement, university itself says in the vision. So to be a center of excellence in teaching, learning, and research. Similarly, in my vision statement, I said my vision is shaping the future of the young kids who are entering the university. So shaping the future, shaping your life. So that will only happen through the learning and teaching. That's the Vidya. So our management faculty is one of the devoted faculties. You are the best students coming. So I hope these people also, our teachers also geared to give a global citizenship to these kids, not as a development officers just for survival. You know, you can. I know our university Japanese students, I can count some of them. They are doing very well in all over the world because their perseverance and your work paid together. Similarly, every kids could do this. Our medical faculty doing wonders. Our engineering faculty doing wonders. Not only the discipline, you know, the quality, well respected. University of Jaffna graduates, well respected in Sydney, well respected in England, well respected in Toronto. So you have to maintain that. It won't happen only just by teaching alone. So that's what I say, research and dissemination of knowledge. And maybe I had to go to my another thing, but I think they are too much. So the freshers, so you are the one, take the mantle to the next decades, the forthcoming decades in the country. So the public money, we support our university system. The whole finance is about 4 billion in a year. 4 billion, that means 4,000 million rupees we spend on supporting you, supporting your learning, because you are the most important people in the university. So I think our people are committed, our faculty is committed. So there is no ready-made thing for us human beings. We have to develop our technology. So today we talk about business technology and so many other technologies. So we have to keep on developing this. Now the clouding technology, there are so many things coming up. So again, the faculties has to work together. The mega faculty concept also coming. In Australia, there are so many faculties are put together and say this is school. Now the School of Mathematics and Computing in Australia, statistics, mathematics, computer science, all are put together because they can't survive independently. So here also the commerce is there, the management is there. So they have to work together and find some courses in a blended way so that people thrive. So it's a future, the curriculum revision is happening. So ladies and gentlemen, I can go on like this because I have 40 years experience on education and other aspects in philosophy and so on. So thank you very much, Dean, for the opportunity. So the great teachers are there. They are happy faces today. They dress well. They look good. And you also in the home, I don't know, I couldn't see you, but I really love to carry some faces with me if I had face-to-face. But I miss you in face-to-face mode. I hope to see you very soon when the pandemic settles. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Then I wish you all the best. And I had to leave, but I wish the dean and the heads and all the faculty staff for their commitment and sacrifice. Without sacrifice, there's no dharma. Dharma and sacrifice are again two sides of a one coin. So without sacrifice, there's no dharma. So people sacrifice. I can say that during the last 30 years of period, so much of sacrifice made by our ancestors in this university. Even some of them died. The Dharanakama and the Raj Kumara, what's his economics man? So the Raj Kumar, huh? Pardon? Raj, Raj, young man, he died, the cell exploded. So, there are so many sacrifices. We made to sustain this university. So now it's a pandemic threat. So we'll come through it. Yeah, in the name is Raj. No, the young man, he died in the war. Okay, there are so many people, but ladies and gentlemen, so the sacrifice, our young people also, even I have a staff here, a couple of staff, they have corona infection and they were in the isolation camps and they come back and they are sitting here. Janani and Prahalad. So they are brave people to come through all these things. Maybe it will happen to us also. This is a scenario now. Anyway, thank you very much. May Lord bless you all.